Can you even believe it? The Riverside Royals are ranked at number 3 in the nation. It's insane. With our victories this year, and the last couple games have been very, very close. We haven't played our best football against some of these Mountain West schools, which is a little bizarre to me. But we haven't. Our offense has started slow, which has been, you know, not the case the entire year. But we were able to come out with the win when we needed to. And have also added some players onto the recruiting board as well. Whether we'll actually have a chance to get these guys, it's really just for building pipeline states at this point. Trying to get these guys down the stretch. Because we did sign some very, very, very big players at the end of the last episode. I am super excited. And we're just trying to continue to roll. I mean, there's nothing more to be said other than that. Like, we're close to getting a lot of other players as well. John Holt is certainly one of them. And then the battle for Mike Johnson and Christian Mason continues to rage on. Maryland going to be in the conversation as well following his visit this week. So all we can do is keep winning. We are currently in play for a college football playoff spot at number 3 in the nation on the CFP poll. So we're just in a fantastic spot. We could even move up as high as number 2, I think, depending on what happens with Alabama down the stretch. They've played a couple of really close games lately. We could be, despite, you know, struggling to beat Wyoming and struggling to beat Fresno State for a while, down 21-0 for a point, right? We still are ranked very high and could be moving up even further in the near future. Hawaii, our first massive major win of the series. I know our first one was against San Diego State, but we had a major come from behind last second buzzer beater victory over the Rainbow Warriors, and this is only our second time going to Hawaii. Obviously the last time was insane, as we talked about, and this one could be no different. Seems like they've got a pretty good offense. Their defense isn't great, so this could be a slugfest. We'll have to see. Rain coming down here, not a good sign. Could impact play. And this is our second game in Hawaii since the bowl game. Remember, we had that bowl game here, but obviously we weren't playing the Rainbow Warriors at this point. We are 5-0 in the conference, 9-0 overall. The rest of the Mountain West has been pretty horrific. We're in season 4 now. I think it's warranted that we've taken a huge step. Love the way we've played so far. It's just kind of gotten to a bit of a cold streak these last couple games. We got to start out hot, start out a lot better, get points on the board, and continue our undefeated streak. Can't end today. Per usual, starting out with the football, I feel like we never win the coin toss. As senior running back, former wide receiver Tyson Phillips is back to return. A little bit of space, but can't really do much. These road games are always tough, so we just got to try and grab some momentum and start making some plays. As Daniel will do just that. He's out in the open field, past midfield. Rainbow Warriors not even in the picture. Adam Daniel's gonna house it. What a run from our quarterback, the true freshman, making a claim for maybe being the most explosive player in college football. What a run from number 2. And that's how you start out with a bang. Adam Daniel takes it all the way home as Akron's ranked at number 9, barely beating UB 28-23. What a season of college football, and what a start to this game for the Royals. Oh, and that's no good. All right, well, this might be housed right back. Anderson trying to make a play. Bobby Anderson diving and can't get the ankles, and just like that, Hawaii has tied it up. Listen, if you like high-scoring action, it seems like this game's gonna deliver. Broken tackle and a kickoff returned all the way for a touchdown. That was not what I was expecting. What a start. Phillips to the outside. He's got a little bit of space and speed. Tyson Phillips now down the sideline. He's going to break a tackle, and he's returned it 75 yards into Hawaii territory. What is this game so far? I don't even know what to say. Unbelievable action going on in this game. We haven't even played a full minute. Reggie Gonzalez will catch a screen. He'll catch a block. He'll make a man miss and pull through another touchdown. Reggie Gonzalez. What is this game? What is this game so far? No one's tackling. High power plays only. Royals back on top. All right, that was about as crazy as a start as you could have possibly hoped for. And we're going to look to settle down and make some plays. We're very familiar with Day Hunter. He's plagued us in the past, as every running back we faced has. But we swallow him up there with Greg Hall. The Hall monitor not allowing anything. Is Chavin Cordero still their quarterback? It doesn't look like it. Looks like a different player. As Hunter trying to get around Sam Brown, and he can't. He's going to lose 6 now, as that sets up 3rd and very long, 3rd and 17. Looks like the quarterback's name is McCullough, maybe? It is. And he's going to get... he's going to actually evade a sack, throw down the field, and is nearly intercepted by Allen Hart. A lot of craziness going on, man. This game is absolute chaos right now. It's hectic. It's chaotic, along with that hectic start. I mean, I can't think of enough words that will aptly describe what's happening here. This is unbelievable. Phillips trying to make a play, and it's not bad. Play action, throw in the post is John Humphreys. There is a flag, though. This could be coming back. And it looks like clipping, maybe? Oh, face mask. It's on the defense. So that's going to be an extra 15 added to the end of the play. And that's Michael Washington. Were we going after him last year? I think we were. Is that the Tim Washington brother, or was that this year? No, that might have been this year. Well, I can't remember. Don't love my options here. Gonna try and just throw it away with Adam Daniel, rather. Just make a smart decision. 2nd and 10, gonna get the ball to Reggie Gonzalez. He'll make a man miss and get wrapped up. The 2nd and 10 runs are always a little bit weird, because sometimes they do really work out, and you can set yourself up for like 3rd and 2, or sometimes even catch them sleeping and actually pick up the first down. It's not what happened this time. It's 3rd and 8. Looking for somewhere to go with the football, but don't see that clear touchdown. Trying to take off with Daniel. He's got his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. 8-yard TD by Adam Daniel. And this has been a crazy start. Oh, man. Rain not slowing us down one bit. To be honest, I haven't really even noticed the rain. It's a draw. It is. Clemens in the backfield. Nice tackle. Day Hunter continues to just not be able to get anything. Averaging about -3 yards per carry. So that was better than his average thus far. 2nd and 11. This looks like it could be another run. Bring Joseph Brown up into the box. We're going after the quarterback. Throw over the middle, and that is wide open. Maybe where Joseph Brown would have been if we didn't bring him up. Here's a run. Clemens gets stiff-armed. And Hunter starting to figure it out maybe after that one. 4 rushes for 1 yard now. Make a tackle. Craig Jackson. Looked like he may have brought him down by the face mask. We got to tackle a little bit lower. That's a nice TFL. I mean, it really did look like he grabbed him by the face mask. Maybe not. They didn't call it, so maybe not. 2nd and 13. A lot of TFLs for our defense so far. Tightening a motion out. And they are going to throw the ball here. And McCullough breaks another sack. Somebody get after him. Finally, we bring him down. He's broken a bunch of sacks so far, and Craig Jackson's the one who makes a play. Back-to-back TFLs for Craig Jackson. Who missed that sack? Adrian Chandler. He's just not been as good as he was last year, which to me doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. You'd figure that he'd get better every year, but he just has not been the same player that he was last year for us. That was a screen at first. McCullough breaks another tackle. Clemens trying to intercept it and can't. It's chaos. Every play is chaotic. We just can't bring this quarterback down. Our problem is not getting through the offensive line. That's been fairly easy so far, it appears. We just can't bring McCullough down in the backfield. Is QB draw bold here? Maybe not. I mean, I didn't want to pump fake, but Adam Daniels like, I'm going to pump fake. Maybe I'll fool you. Maybe it worked. 2nd and 3. Throwing for Humphreys. Good ball from Daniel. Saw him open on the sideline. Just didn't know if we'd have the arm strength to beat the safety, and we do. Bullet from Daniel. And a big completion to John Humphreys. Maybe the final play of the first quarter. It's a run to Reggie Gonzalez. Good moves. A nice 9-yard gain. Probably going to lean on him pretty heavily today. We have the lead. I think our defense is going to smother Hawaii. We've seen it already start to happen a lot. So we're just going to go ahead and run the ball. I think take time off the clock and walk out of here with a big win. 3rd and 5. Let's actually do that. We'll see if Humphreys wants to get open here. We're just going to throw for Barrett Reed. Hesitated quite a bit. Doesn't end up hurting us, and we find the open receiver for the first down. We'll counter run. Gonzalez will break a tackle and fall forward for 5. On 3rd and 1, Hawaii is only coming out with 3 down linemen. You got to know that's a mistake. Speed option. Daniel up the middle. Keeps it. And he's going to be kept just out of the end zone. His 4th rush. He has 100 yards on the game. Thought that could have been a TD, but I think we're going to have it here. No one's uncontained, and doesn't even matter. Reggie Gonzalez plays it up the middle, and that will be a touchdown. He is a touchdown machine, and we are up 28-7 over Hawaii. This game, I thought it would be close based on the opening kick return for Hawaii, but no. This game looks like it's going to be over early. To run, Hall in pursuit, doesn't quite have the speed. Tried to chase him from behind, but couldn't close the distance. Throw it. Throw it. I know you want to. He's going to take off instead. Of course he's going to break the tackle and pay for it dearly. The Hall monitor said, all right, you can have your 3 yards, but you're going to pay for it. And he just killed him. Oh my goodness, that's CTE. See how his head hit the freaking the ground there? Bounced off like a basketball. McCullough trying to take off and doesn't break that tackle. Chandler brought him down, but did get a yard. This quarterback's a little bit paranoid in the pocket, is McCullough, so we're going to continue to blitz him and keep him on his toes. He's going to throw a cross body, and that falls incomplete. Thought that would be a completion. They had plenty of space, just the throw nowhere near where it needed to be. 3rd and 4. Do we trust Reggie Gonzalez here out in space? I think that answer is fairly obvious. And we get it out to him. Blocks were not great, but we're going to cut it back to the inside, and Reggie Gonzalez will make that a 15-yard catch and run. When it looked like there wasn't a ton of space, we found some. Good stuff from Reggie Gonzalez, as always. Just over a minute to play in half number 1. It's been a time of possession game so far in the second quarter. That safety's coming up, and I don't really like our options. I know R1. I see it. You're going to throw it away pretty much. We're going deep over the heart. Or over the heart of the defense. I was going to say over the top to the Hawaii heartbreaker, Michael Hamm. It's an incredible catch by Michael Hamm, to be fair. It's a great snag. I am surprised he caught that. I wanted to throw that like deep over the top. It's not really how it worked out. We're going to throw on the run. Daniel. I don't know. I feel like the receiver there had a much better opportunity to make a catch than he actually did. Kind of came back towards the quarterback instead of going after the football. A little bit strange, but it's 2nd and 10. 21 seconds to play in the first half. We're throwing a Humphreys. That's nearly intercepted by Tiger Peterson. Just trying to trust John Humphreys, but we couldn't get it to him. Just wasn't enough space. I mean, not nearly enough. 3rd and 10, over the middle and incomplete. Michael Hamm was wide open. Reggie Gonzalez was wide open, and we threw it right in the middle between both of them. If Adam Daniel wants to be the Heisman this year, you got to hit those throws. And he missed, but we'll take our points, make it 31-7. To run, Hunter wrapped up from behind. Greg Hall is just all over some of these runs, and that's the final play of the first half. Started off really wild, hectic, chaotic, crazy, but then it just turned into a dominant. Riverside is way better, and we're going to prove it. and we dominated on both offense and specifically defense. Our defense didn't let them do anything. So it's nice to have a halftime report that we don't just have to rush through, as we can kind of celebrate the nice plays of the first half. Adam Daniel was great as a runner. Thought he missed a couple throws, unfortunately, but that's just the way that goes sometimes. He's more of an athlete with a cannon of an arm. The accuracy is not all the way there yet. It's decent at 79, but it's got to be a little bit better. Amazing catch by Michael Hamm in traffic. That's kind of his specialty. And pretty good first half overall. Just had to settle down after the craziness of the kick return and the crazy big play by Adam Daniel. And we'll see what the second half has in store. Once again, trying to play the time of possession game and just walk out of here with a win. That's going to be a user pick. The all monitor says no. Easy reads. Hop on pop. It's Greg Hall with the touchdown. Pick 6 for the Riverside Royals. Greg Hall, what a play. Look at the vertical. Look at the read. It's a Dr. Seuss book. That's how easy that was to see. Greg Hall, pick 6. Gotta love it. Hawaii is even scared to snap the ball. As well, they probably should be. Oh, shoot. Massive hit by Joseph Brown. Thought we were going to wrap him up with Greg Hall, but was just out of reach. Joseph Brown with a monster shot. And McCullough under pressure. That looked like a fumble to me. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. I don't know about that one. McCullough with time. He's going to lob it up deep. Clemens going for the interception. And he can't haul it in. Allen Hart in coverage again. I don't know why they're trying to pick on him. He's been pretty good this year. Once again, Daniel on the quarterback keeper. Good blocks, and that could have been a lot bigger. Just couldn't get any type of move off to fool the defender. But a good run and good blocking. 3rd and 9. They're starting to play the run a little bit better, to their credit. So we got to mix things up. And we're going to go up the seam. Barrett Reed catches the bullet from Daniel. That's a great ball. I mean, skipping right over the head of everybody. Just perfect seed right up the seam. Gonzalez with a drop on 3rd and 3. He tried to turn up field too early. And accidentally in the hurry up, just because you press triangle to switch on and catch it. So we're going to go for it anyway. And Daniel is wrapped up before he can pitch it. McCullough under pressure, and there's Adrian Chandler. I kind of talked a little bit of trash about him earlier, about his impact, but makes a sack that time. Nice to see him wrap up. This might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Hawaii down by a lot, trying to get back in it. They're going to need a lot of points and quickly. Tight end in motion across formation. And here is the snap. Last play of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a check down to the tight end, Bailey. And he gets 4. Yeah, you barely even notice the rain. It's kind of more of a drizzle. As McCullough's under pressure, but finds an open receiver. And that's a huge hit from Joseph Brown. But Pinocchio is short of the line to gain. Hawaii's got to go for this here, obviously. 4th and 3. The game kind of on the line for them. Like, they need this 100% to even have a chance. And it looks like play action. It's going to be McCullough will throw and complete it to Caleb Bailey. Chandler is trying to race after him. That's a mismatch. Good call from Hawaii. 2nd and 4. Trying to get after him with Chandler. And we do! Adrian Chandler gets to McCullough and brings him down again. All we got to do is just talk about him. Give him a little bit more motivation to make some plays. And it's 3rd and 10. Hawaii only 1 for 6 on 3rd down. Trying to change that here. 3rd and 10. 6.5 minutes to play. Tight end in motion again. And will they throw to him again? No, they're going to go over the middle. That's Malik James in coverage. Just way too slow. Once again, though, Hawaii short of the line to gain. Setting up a 4th down conversion attempt. Should be all over this. Will it be a pitch? Jumbo formation. It's going to be actually a run left. Good kind of like a counter run. And it's going to be unsuccessful though. Riverside defense just too good. 3rd and 13. You know, we just ran the ball. We're not really trying to do too much here. We're going to escape the pocket this time. Get up the middle, and Daniel tackled from behind by Hill. Good effort from the defensive lineman. But we're very happy to punt given our lead. Oh, and it's muffed and recovered by Watkins. It's tough to beat Hawaii. Kind of a line drive laser beam punt. And it hit the returner right in the chest on the fair catch call. Bounced right to Darren Watkins, I believe. And that is a first down Riverside. It's just going to be more basically design runs, but trying to get Reggie Gonzalez out in space. Running the ball with him has not been super effective this game. They've kind of been all over a lot of what we've been trying to do. But that's all right. We find out other ways to get him the football. Of course, had the big touchdown earlier on the slip screen. Just got to get him out in space. 3rd and 2. Daniel will keep it on the option, and we'll have the easy first down. 7-yard gain. He's at nearly 150 rushing yards on only 10 attempts. But with just over 2 minutes to play, this one pretty much wrapped up in Hawaii. Daniel, another keeper, trying to get to the outside. Another 7-yard gain. Gonzalez will take it, and he'll meet the cornerback off the edge. Thought he would win that matchup one-on-one. Nope. Could have taken that up the middle. I just wanted the big play. We couldn't get it. 3rd and 4. Scrambling with Daniel. And wow, what a good effort by Washington. Is he the best run defending corner of all time? First down ends the game. I agree with the call to go for it. Little bizarre. It's very annoying that we can't like commit to running with the QB, as Reggie will go through one that time. It's an 8-yard rush, and that will be the final play of the game here. That's just the way that goes. We'll go balanced here, and then as coach, no option to kneel it. Wonder why that is, but it's the 4th quarter. Final play of the game, we'll call it, and Reggie Gonzalez will take it, and that is the game. 38-7 is your final. We don't really see blowouts like this, or at least we haven't lately, I should say. But it feels good to come in and just smash Hawaii. I'll say that. Adam Daniel, of course, the big-time player in this game. Had a passing touchdown, had 2 rushing touchdowns, was overall just very, very good. He had nearly as many rushing yards as passing yards. Doesn't happen that often. I don't think it's ever happened. But good game from him overall. Not much to say other than just, hey, they're 4-5. We should be beating this team. And we did. We improved to 9-0. They dropped to 4-6. We are now 6-0 in the Mountain West. They dropped to 2-4. Pretty good game from Adam Daniel, I thought. 13 of 19, 190 yards passing and a touchdown. Rushing, it was kind of tough with Reggie Gonzalez. We kind of leaned on Adam Daniel a bit, nearly 150 on the ground and only 12 touches, or 12 attempts, I should say. 2 touchdowns as well. And then receiving, I don't know, not really too much to talk about. We ran the ball quite a bit. And defensively, wasn't really on defense too much. It was a shorter game. We made a lot of tackles for loss. I think the front 7 played really, really well overall. Adrian Chandler ended with 2 sacks, of course, the one for Jackson, and a pick 6 for Greg Hall. Hall monitor, as always, leading us to victory. So Oklahoma beat West Virginia. App State over Fresno State. Wyoming over Utah State. I'm not seeing any real major impactful games going on. Just kind of same old, but we are 10-0. It's looking more and more like this might be our final season in the Mountain West. Week 13 is our final away game of the season, at least in regular season play. It's going to be at Boise State. Of course, trying to take care of business there as well. And schedule some of these recruits, hopefully, for Week 14, the final home game of the year. Oh, Steve Lewis has locked us out. Couple recruits ready to visit as well. 10 consecutive wins. I need to see this recruit that's locked us out. Steve Lewis at corner. Ah, the Jersey City, New Jersey kid. We were going to have him visit in week 14. I mean, that doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah, that sucks. Other than that, things are going pretty well. Nick Ford, Brandon Newell, closer to becoming Royals. Don't need that many corners. We can offer scholarships for the kicker and punter, by the way. That should go a long way with getting these guys. Can't imagine many schools are throwing points into them. And as for the ready to visit players, Tyler Adams, I think, will be a Royal, 100%. And Brian Bradley, a big visit, I think, will sway him to join the Royals versus Louisiana Monroe. So we'll schedule him against UNLV as well. And I've talked about this a lot. UNLV embarrassed us last season. Ran up the score as well. And they're going to pay for it big time. I'm excited for that game. I've had it marked on the calendar for a while. And that's what I was talking about. Maryland, the new #1. Big visit with Christian Mason. Now, we did pass Tulane, which is big. But Maryland jumps all the way up to the top. And Christian Mason is a player I want a lot. Probably will be the biggest target of the offseason. Also, UW trying to take Derek Thomas. And I haven't really gone after him too much. Like, he's a gem, but he looks more like a receiver more than a running back, to be honest. 6'1", 211. Doesn't have the biggest speed element to his game. But the receiving looks pretty good. Catching's just a bit low. So maybe we get Derek Thomas and move him to receiver. I think that could happen. But that's going to do it for this episode. We improved to #2. Oh my goodness. The #2 team in the nation. Alabama didn't play. We did. Had a huge win. And we passed them in terms of voting points. Unreal. Unreal. But that is going to do it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Adam Daniel up to the #3 spot for the Heisman. Still anybody's game. Anybody's award to win. So, super excited. I wouldn't even worry about these bowl games so far. Because obviously we're going to set up the college football playoff. We're not just going to the national championship. So, college football playoff will be happening. So don't worry about that. But we can't really focus on that too much right now. Just have to continue to win. And beating 2-8 Boise State, that's going to be really important. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.